My name is Stefanie Hering. I'm a designer, craftswoman, and I'm working with, my DNA is in porcelain actually. I'm working with this material since 35 years, and the main line I'm developing is tableware, lighting and collectibles. When we met, 3 years ago, 2 years ago? It was a great chance to develop a lighting collection together for the international market, for the US market with Studio M. Actually, I started 1992 and I started with tableware and with lighting parallel because I couldn't make up my mind which I like more. And because due to the material and then due to the durability and the amazing weight, I mean, you can see it, porcelain is translucent. You can hide all technical light behind, you just get the light output. For lighting, I think it creates such an emotional atmosphere, but on the other side, I want to have it fully functional. So on both lines, tableware and lighting, for me it's an absolutely must that the function is perfect. When we put a light up, it's an object, it's in a way a piece of art. And we live with this every day. You enter a room, you see it, you have to feel well. And you also have to feel well with the light that comes out. Doing a good design job is when people see the piece and can tell you, oh, this is a Hering piece, and this is a light by Stefanie Hering, and this is... So I think then you have done your good job as a designer, not being in the mediocre, in between sauce. How did our collaboration come about? It was actually I did a project with Cesar Geraldo, a Colombian designer, with tableware, and at that time I was discussing where did we want to go with our lighting collection in the future, and how do we want to get that, finding a new home for it. And then Cesar came on and said, you have to meet Studio M and you have to meet this family, that should be a great match. And yeah, that was love on first sight, I would say. When you create a line where craftsmanship is a big key for the communication, but also the visualization in the items, you have to communicate this, you have to the clients, they have to feel it, they can see it. And this is also, it's not a, let's say, a cheap mass production line. It's a line where you respect also the work of people which is behind in each piece. So it's, I think, and in these days it's very important, as higher you go in your standards, the design has to follow, the production has to follow, but also the ethic has to follow, no matter where you produce. But this is something where I know Studio M is standing behind ethic in production as well as in communication. Well, we started with 4 collections actually, which is big in 1 year, and I must say amazing. So we have Virgin, we have another light, Stream. Stream is cone shapes, very minimalistic. Raydance is another collection. Tropo is perfectly designed to match and above a table. It's a real table light. So creating a sculptural table lamp for me was important. The center of a table, and you're looking at it during the whole meal, the whole dining experience. And you can have a vessel, but you also can have an object. But for us, then coming now to the technical parts, which we developed together with Studio M and our team in Berlin, is you have to, time by time, you have to disconnect because it's porcelain, it can get dirty, you need to clean it, make it easy, put it in the dishwasher. So there is a turn point inside. You disconnect, you put it in the dishwasher, back again, put it on, twist it, and there it is. Raydance comes in 3 colors. We have a smoked, we have a so-called amber or tea stain color, and in clear, and you see the reflection of the cut inside is spectacular. That's why we call it a Raydance. And we reach this cut because the raw, the hot glass gets pressed in a cutting tool, and during the blowing process the cuts turn inside and create this reflection, and so each piece is a unique piece. No one comes out the same, so it's about the talents of the craftsmanship. We will see stream. It's a cascade, and you can set it up and build it up. It's a modular system. We have 3 different sizes, and they come also standard-wise in 3 different surfaces. 2 of them you see here. What I like very much is with Studio M, each light has a very special light source, customized for each shape, so that we get the best translucency and the best gradient of light in each shape. So Troppo is a light really perfectly made for tables. What you also see, we work with these curves. It's a bronze, it's brass, a casted brass, and it's like you cast an object, a real art object. And what I think it's fascinating, and I'm really absolutely thrilled that Studio M managed to wire these constructions in this thin way and not getting them clumsy. We went on this journey together with the new collection, Stefanie Hering for Studio M, and bringing these old crafts back into a daily life with these experts in lighting and the experts in craft. So I would say it's a perfect match.